Hey guys, RC here. We are back with our next Dwarf Fortress tutorial video, and we are doing a tutorial for Dwarf Fortress Lazy New Pack Release 4305 R08. Now, most people don't do more than one set of tutorial videos. The ones I started with when I started playing were from Captain Duck and some other people that were like version 28, version 34. But we're up to 43, and there really aren't any new versions out there that I've seen, at least. So I figured I'd throw one together. So the last video that we did was focusing on building our still, our kitchen, and food stockpiles. So we will be into episode 11 today, and we're just picking up where we left off. So let's unpause. We've got some food stockpiles that we built, our drink stockpiles, so they're bringing in items from outside. We have set up we need to dig this out once I get my miners going. But right now, looking at my units list with the U, they are storing items in the stockpile. Alright, so butcher shop is up, tanner shop is up. Those things will butcher and tan automatically. Alright. And in fact, well, alright, he is now building our still. Okay, now pause. The still is very important, and you really want to get this up as quick as you can. So right now we've got about 20 drinks left. So let's query Q, go over our still, and I want to add a new task. So add a task, plus and minus keys on your number pad. I want to brew drinks from plants, enter, and I want to make that a repeating task. So R, and then how do we turn on the Lazy New Pack or the DF hack workshop? Alt W, and we want to add a limit. Shift A, drinks of any material, enter, and we have 24 to be exact. So I want to Shift R, change this range, and I want to have a minimum of 50, and then I want to brew to 150. So that should start brewing now. We also have a rock pot there. So basically what will happen is the game will now trigger that this is a job. Our brewer will come down and grab a plant out of the food stockpile, and he will walk it over here. He will grab a barrel, and he will make a barrel of alcohol, which then he will bring and put into the alcohol workshop here. And then he will come back up, grab another plant, come back down. He will go find a barrel. If they're not here, make another pot of alcohol. And he will do that now because we are below our minimum limit of 50. He will do that until we have 150 on hand. And then he won't ever worry about brewing again until we get down to 50. Now, as we get more dwarfs over the years, our alcohol consumption will increase because of more dwarfs drinking it. We may have to change that at some point. But right now we don't have to worry about it. So escape out of there. All right, there's another barrel being brought in. All right, what is that? All right, there's some buffalo fat. All right. All right, they're bringing another a pot in. All right, now here comes our farmer with another rock, and he's going to be building one of these workshops. Oh, looks like it's our kitchen. Alright, I need to come down and make this a 1 now. I'm going to redesignate this as a 1 category job. Right there. And that should get one of my guys started on it. Now I want to query Q, the kitchen. Now they will render fat automatically, and we can look at that by Shift P, the workshop profile. Oh, no, that's not what that does. Oh well, I know it does it automatically, but now I want to add a new task. Plus and minus keys on your number pad to move through here. And I want to prepare easy meals, repeat, Alt W to get into workflow, add a limit. Easy meals are biscuits of any material, and I want 5 to 10 of those. Escape, and I want to add a new task, and I want to prepare a fine meal. Repeat, Alt W, Shift A, and that makes a stew, 5 to 10 of those. I don't want to prepare lavish meals, so basically an easy meal takes 1 ingredient. A fine meal takes 2, and a lavish meal takes 3, and usually involves using alcohol as well. I don't have enough alcohol to do that right now. All right, so there is, if we look at him, oh, he's actually drinking, so there's actually a vat of alcohol right there that somebody made, and he just came in here to make it. All right, you know what else we can do right here? I can dig out this area. How about like that? And this will help us out a little bit. All right, I want to build a door, and I can move the cursor using my arrow keys, or because I have DF hack, which is part of the lazy new pack, I can click with my mouse, enter, click, enter, click, enter, click, enter, click, enter, click, enter, and click, enter. There we go. And click enter there too. You know what? I want to put a set of double doors going into the hallway just because I can. I do like doors a lot. Alright, so you can see they're filling up this room with these rock pots, which is great. That means that's working. I did build a couple of wood barrels. Wood is going to be in such short supply, though, that we don't want to use wood if we can help it. So there's just a couple of items left outside. They're working away here. Oh, look at what happened. They moved our logs into our quantum stockpile. So they put some here, and in fact, let's query that stockpile. And I want to take from this stockpile over here. So I just go anywhere in here and hit enter. And so now this stockpile will take from anywhere, but it will also pull from here, and then they will dump it into here. Now let's query this stockpile, or let's T, no, not TK. We want to look. Okay, so we go over this stockpile, and you notice there are 4 logs in one spot. Well, a quantum stockpile is a black hole, basically. I can fit an infinite number of logs into this 1x1 square by virtue of how we set this up in the earlier video. So it saves space, it saves room, and it keeps you from having to have, 8,000, an 8,000 by 8,000 storage area for something like stone or logs. I don't use that. Some people do consider it cheating, so I don't use it a lot, but I do use it typically for logs or for wood or stone. That's just me. If you don't like using it, don't use it. All right, we finished digging out this big room, so I want to make a zone. We're going to make this zone here a pin pasture, and I want to put my sows in there. All right. And then I want to escape, and I'm still in here. So down here, I want to make the rest of this another pin pasture, and in here, I want to put my turkeys. All right. Now I want to build a nest box, so that's building B, and then shift in. See if I can find it. Right there, a nest box. Now this is not something, you remember with the doors we were doing the placement mode? Not everything has that. Nest boxes do not. So I have 3. Shift in, right there. Alright, and so now if I try to do shift in again, it says you need a nest box. So you can't do planning mode. Nest boxes are for your egg laying animals to lay eggs into. Now we put a door and we can actually lock this room once they are in there, and then our dwarves cannot get to the eggs, or we can forbid the eggs and they will hatch into more egg laying creatures. And then we can butcher them for meat rather than just eating the eggs. So, you can start off by letting more, a couple of generations hatch, and then you start butchering them and eating the eggs as well. So that will happen at some point. Where is he going? Okay, that was seeds, that's why. Alright, they dug out this area, so let's build a door. Actually, I don't want a door there. I want to make this a stockpile for finished goods. Right there. And we want to query that. And all I want in this one, so let's forbid types, forbid all types. And all I want in there is goblets. A goblet is a mug, so all of our drinking material items, all of our glasses will go here. Why? Because they can come up here, grab a glass, and come down and grab some booze. That's why. And in fact, you know what? Let's dig out that right there. And that way they can get in from this side rather than I can give access to get in here for the brewers, but they can come in from the other side. I do need to build... I'm going to dig up in here. Or maybe I'm not. Yeah, I can. I'm going to dig through the potash room. That's fine. Alright, so here they are bringing one of the pigs in, one of the turkeys, another pig, and you can see they're bringing the pigs to the northern one, the hens, the turkeys to the southern one, and when the turkeys are impregnated and can go lay eggs, they will come down and take over a nest box. Now, we ran out, so our crafts dwarf, guess what he started doing? Because we had the workshop set up, he started making more nest boxes. Automatically, and that's the great thing with that. Alright, I want to come back to here now, and we should not have any digging items to do. I do want to build a couple more doors here. There. I love my doors. Alright, now I want to dig out. Again, we don't want to dig on this side of the drawbridge because we want access to everything. So I want, oh, you know what I want to do? I want to, yes, I want to build a construction of a down stair. B, Shift C, D. Alright, and right at this intersection, I'm going to build a down stair out of claystone. And I want to check, alright, he's doing that. He's not making anything right now. Crafts, nest boxes. Alright, so A, T, A, C, A, D, A, F, A, H, A, B. Alright. And they all set to repeat. Now what I want to do is plus and minus keys on my number pad. I want to go into the workshop mode. So Alt W, Shift A, any tables. I don't need that many. I'll do 1 to 3 tables. Alright, escape, plus key, Alt W, Shift A, Shift R, 1 to 3 for chairs. Alright, Alt W, Shift A, enter, Shift R, 2 to 5, escape, plus key, Alt W, Shift A, enter, Shift R, backspace, 2 to 3, escape, plus key, Alt W, Shift A, enter, Shift R, 2 to 3, enter, escape, plus key, Alt W, Shift A, enter, Shift R, 25 to 50. That's for rock blocks. That's for construction. All right. And what we can do is I want to make a stockpile for bars and blocks. So P and B. And I'm going to build this up just against this door, against this wall. Kind of out in a dead corner. No, nothing else is going to go down there. We want to change the settings. Plus up and down arrows. Right arrow. I want to forbid metal. Forbid other materials. Forbid blocks, forbid blocks. All I want is blocks of stone or clay. So any of the blocks that are made will be put here. And I want to make I want to make 2 more buckets. I want to make 5 to 10 cages. All right, so that was J for cages, right here. And then I just set that to repeat, and then we did the workshop. Alt W, Shift A was to choose the items, and then Shift R was to set the range. That's all I did there. And I need bins. I'm going to make that a repeatable. So A, let me take that out. A, bins are in. Bins are like little trays that you put items into. Kind of like a, not a shopping basket, but you know, it's like a flat, you know, that you might, a little flat shelf that you might store a lot of items on. We're going to make that repeatable by hitting R to repeat. I want to Alt W, which it can only be done with repeating items. Add a limit, and I want 5 to 10 bins. Now we're going to run out of wood. That's the problem. All right, but you know, bins is something I have to have, and beds, bed of any wood, and I'm going to leave that at 5 to 10 as well. All right, real quick, I want to make this a priority 1. So I use my plus and minus keys to change that from to a 1. Oh, no, I don't want to do that out there. I was digging this here. All right, let's do build construction downstairs, which is D, and I want to put that down at this intersection out of claystone. And we will wait for them to do that. Alright, so they're still moving. I've got a few people constructing buildings. Oh, I need a... Alright, here's a guy carrying a rock. I think he's coming to the stairs. Yes. Alright, so now that we've built the downstairs, we can access the next level, so we can designate an upstair. And I want to go right to where that stair is, go down 1 level by Shift period or Shift greater than, and I want to dig an upstair there. So I just hit enter twice, and then I'm going to also come right here, go down a level, and enter twice there. So he's building that, and then they should come and dig those out, and it's flashing. All right, and he should come and do that one. So I want to build a connector between these 2 rooms. And then we're going to build that. that. Then we will build that. And then that. And then I want to change it to X to remove a designation. I went a little too far there, so we're going to hit enter and then go across and enter. All right, so that gives them a lot to work on. And there they are digging away. And this is going to be storage and stockpile areas, which are just going to be real easy walk down access from the workshops. So once I get those done, I will move these stockpiles downstairs, and then I can use these for more workshops. I can build another mason, another crafts dwarf, and just have all that going on up here. Alright. Ooh, Sonic. $5 chicken dinner with a drink. Alright, so they are digging this out. You know what? I want to change all these 3s to 4s. That way they'll focus on clearing out this top area first. And that's good. I need this done so I could start moving stuff in here. In fact, let's make a stockpile with a P. And I can do leather. And I'm only going to do 2 rows of leather because I can use, well, let's do 3. Alright, and then I want to build Alright, I'm going to build that there. And then that'll make sense in a minute. Alright, now I believe, alright, that's my leather and my cloth, so I can P, stockpile, remove, and we will remove the leather stockpile. Alright, and they will start moving that downstairs to here. This also opens up some more stone. Now the weird thing about mining, when you mine, your crafters will actually take the most recently dug stone first. So they have stone here that's been here, but you saw they're coming down here to get this stone. For some reason it's the last in, first out philosophy of accounting that they're looking at when it comes to that particular aspect, which is okay. Alright, how's our wagon looking? Alright, we have a rope and some plump helms. Alright, so we still have a few seeds outside. Now you can look at our farms. We've got some green in here. And, oh, there's a plump helm that just grew. He just picked it. And now it's not green right there anymore, but he's replanting it. So, let's see, so we have our butcher, our tanner, our still. Now you see we are suspended here. Well, if we hit Alt W, it's because we have 52 drinks. Alright. We have Alt W, we have 24 easy meals, but only 4 fine meals, so that one's still active. And we don't have a well, our farmer hasn't gotten around to the farmer's workshop yet. There's a bird that has taken over a nest box. Here comes another one. All right, so let's go to our Z, and let's go to our stocks and eggs, and I want to forbid those. I don't know if I can do that yet. I can't because I don't have my manager, it doesn't look like. Alright, well, can we forbid them directly? No, not yet. Alright, well, we'll figure it out. Kitchen. Oh, maybe this is it. There we go. Eggs. Alright, so we're going to turn cooking off. Alright, so that way they won't worry about the eggs. Alright, but they are starting to lay some eggs here. Bee in. I still need another nest box. Alright, constructing a building. Where at? What building are you making? Alright, you see some blocks are going in here. Alright, for my miners, now that they are pretty busy, I need them digging, so we're going to go to labors, and we're going to look at our miners. So I'm going to highlight that row, and I want to turn off stone hauling, wood hauling, furniture, and item hauling. Alright, let's see if that gives them some more free time. Alright, well there's a stop in our timer, so we'll put a cut in right here. So I've shown how to construct these stairways to make them, access areas only from a certain point instead of from a main corridor. Let's pause that. Let's see, so let's kind of look at what we've done here. So far in the tutorial, we've learned how to set up digging areas, pen and pasture meeting areas, doorways, farms, how to set our seeds to grow, how to set food stockpiles and designate exactly what you want to go in there, pen and pastures and have different ones for different animals, nest boxes, still, kitchen, butcher, tanner. Let's see, we've learned about how working with ice, because that was something new. I didn't realize that the ice would actually destroy the ability to dig stairs through it, so we actually had to come and construct that with stone by digging this access hall. We've also learned how to build walls to kind of limit access to our workable areas. Now the other thing we did not talk about here is, you remember we did our burrow a couple of videos back, and we did it on this side. Well, now that we've actually extended, let's go back to our burrow. There's our under attack burrow. I need to define that burrow again. So we're going to hit enter, and if we go up to here, no, not to there, right there, there's the burrow that we built, and we've got these stairs. All right, now I want to come and I want to do these stairs, so I'm going to start in this lower corner. You see it's flashing. Now I want to do the entire staircase, so we're going up to here. There we go. I'm going to come down to here, and I want to catch that stair, which goes up to here. All right. We're going to do this room, that stair, and then I can do everything down this way, and we can do everything up to there. Remember, I don't want to catch this outer wall, because then they could go stand outside on the edge and say, well, I'm in the burrow that you designated, right? But they would not be. They would be incorrect. And I'm just going to highlight these areas here that I want dug out, and my doorway, of course. If they can't get through the door, they won't go there. Oh, and I want my stock room in there, but only up to the bottom here. All right, so that'll add all this area. And right now that puts our burrow under everything that we currently have dug out. All right, well, let's go ahead and put a break in here. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope this has helped. Ask any questions that you have in the comments. I will do my best to help you. If I see the comment while I'm still filming, then I will, try to at least address that in a future video as I continue to go through the tutorial. And we've got a lot of things to still cover, so basically this is going to be the same as a Let's Play, except that we're doing it at a much slower pace, and we're trying to address how I'm doing things. So hopefully it helps you guys out. Thanks for checking it out. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.